Crema social.
Another ice creamless ice cream social from the house of the lovely Andrew Dismukes. We're back in Port Neches, Texas for a period of time.
Port Neches.
Oh, yeah. None of those were solid high fives. Anyway. All right, there we go. We got it.
Entertainment.
Yeah. So,
That's true.
Yeah, we're probably the two premier YouTube entertainers right now. I don't know how we're not ultra famous yet. Y'all aren't doing your job. Get us famous. We could do a better job too, I guess. But
no, I think we're.
You think we're doing good? You think we're perfect?
I think we've peaked. I think it's only going downhill from here.
Oh, so what are we doing? What are we doing?
Going down with the shit, man.
Oh, well. Anyway,
I don't really think.
Yeah, good.
That's
good,
a joke.
Good. Oh, you're so silly. Stand-up comedian over here. Wearing a cardigan in the summer.
What?
I mean, it's 80 degrees inside this house right now. You wouldn't know, but I feel it.
This is a very thin cardigan.
It doesn't matter. It's 80 degrees inside your house in the summer.
But people are going to be like, oh, Andrew wears cardigans? What a cool young urban youth he is.
Or they're going to call you a hipster nerd.
Or they're going to call me cool things.
We'll hope. Anyway. Recently, and not so recently, we mentioned that we were going to come up with it in our last ice cream social, but we have finally released our sketch casting call. We did that down here like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Finally got to put it up. It's really good. We'll annotate it for real this time. I know we always say that and I never do it because I'm lazy. But I'll do it this time, I promise. Got a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, we mentioned a lot of newsy kind of things happening with us lately with the channel. It is summer. We do live 5 hours away from each other. So, the content is going to be a little sporadic. But we do have some things in place. We've shot a series of little miniature sketch things we're going to upload. I think they're very funny. Hope you'll really enjoy those. Another solid high five.
Classic
there we go.
Humor.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to go with those little...
Try not to pee yourself from laughter.
I hate knowing you sometimes.
That's like, whenever I do stand-up, that's like 20 seconds. It's just burping bits.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I got a whole burping
You've been paid a whole $50 for that.
Yeah. Across 3 performances.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. No, I've never burped on stage.
Freaking far horizons for
right.
you.
That's right.
Wow. It's pretty impressive.
Keep it classy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have a few special edition ice cream socials. These are going to be a little sporadic. I know eons ago we said this is going to be weekly, and it never has been. There's like 3 of them that came out in 3 weeks. Yeah. But after that, we stopped.
Really depends on what your perception of a week is.
Yeah.
Like, I could just decide that I want to call in a concerted amount of period a week.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do that.
Yeah. I can do that for anything, though. I could ask you to pass me that bag of chips, but I'm referring to that blanket. I just call blankets bag of chips.
I was like, is there really a bag of chips over there?
No, that's what I'm saying.
There's just a blanket.
It's just a
You're
blanket.
right.
Man, words are meaningless.
they seem to be. Good job, Andrew. You stumped my brain for the day. But, yeah. We got
Hashtag stump your brain.
God damn.
Hashtag. Tweet with the hashtag stump your brain. With some brain stumpy.
We'll be checking that hashtag.
Get that shit trending.
Yeah, we gotta get... I'm sure Stumpy Brain has never been trending.
Not Stumpy Brain. Stump your brain.
That's right.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah, you're right.
Stump your brain.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
you think there's a treat yourself hat there? Surely.
There probably is a treat yourself, but Stump Your Brain probably is not. So we're counting on all 14 people that watch this. Get Stump Your Brain trending, at least between the 14 of you. That would really make us happy.
I've got like 50 fake accounts, so I'll just argue.
Oh, do you?
It's all just like, real PNG teachers.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. You tweeted twice.
It was just to combat. There was a period where the kids in our high school made like a couple fake accounts for the faculty of our high school and just made the dumbest, most insulting tweets ever.
They made me mad.
Yeah, they were like dumb stuff like, teaches me things I'm never gonna use in the real world. Gay! So I made a fake account that was like mocking that, where I would tweet stuff like, gets paid worse than a trash collector, doesn't care because he just wants to see your dreams accomplished.
Yeah.
Gay!
Yeah, well, that's...
Teachers rock!
Port Natchez for you. Hey, great sound effects. Are you that guy from Police Academy? What's his name? The guy that does the noises? Alright, you can stop anytime.
I don't know. I don't really remember too much from my days
at
the Police Academy.
The black dude that does the voice stuff.
Right, like my days in the academy were so blurry.
I don't like you.
Alright,
the road plan's over. You heard it here first. No, we're going strong, just not for a little bit.
I just don't get Police Academy references. That's all.
Have you never seen Police Academy?
No, I've seen Police Academy, but I don't know the guy's name who does sound effects.
Oh, okay. Well, that's excusable, I guess.
Alright, you had a story.
Yeah.
Drop the story.
So, back when I lived here, I used to go to Subway at least like once a week.
The restaurant.
Yes. There's no Subway system here. But Subway, eat fresh. You gotta get a sandwich on. I used to go there and get sandwiches all the time. And after I moved to Austin, I went to the one near me like once. And they just didn't do a good job making the sandwich. So I never really went back. But I was in line at the McDonald's right next to it. And it's one of those new McDonald's that has like the 2 lanes to order from in the drive-thru. Yeah, it was really special. I pulled up into the first lane because there was nobody there. And I was like, oh, this will be quick. Order my McDoubles. I'll get out of here. Right? Wrong. 3 people drove through the second lane and ordered all before me. So I'm mad. I'm really mad. I've been neglected. They let 3 people go ahead of me. And I was sitting there for like 5 minutes. And finally, they're like, hey, dude, take your order. And so I ordered the biggest, like, amalgamation, just dumb stuff. Like, I ordered, like, a bunch of chicken nuggets, a bunch of McDoubles, large fries, like, 4 drinks. And then because, like I said, nobody was pulling up into the front lane, I just backed out and left because I was mad. And I was like, I'm going to go to Subway because I haven't been there forever. So I walk into Subway.
Sounds like you caused some McTrouble. I've been sitting on that one since the story began.
McTrouble. Anyway, I decided I'm going to go to Subway. It had been like 7 months since I've gone there the first time, so I was like, it's probably improved. Spoiler alert. No. No. So,
well, now I don't even want to hear the rest of the story.
It's a great story, though. But anyway, I had some really big allergy issues. And so, like, my eyes are red because I've been rubbing them a lot. That's important to the story. I walk in, and I'm at the little bread thing where you tell them what bread you want. And this dude... so funny.
I was at the bread thing where you tell them your bread.
It's what it is. You get your bread there.
It's at the meat thing where I tell them my meat.
All right. Anyway, you asked me to tell the story.
I'm just providing humorous commentary
yeah.
we go along.
Yeah, I am the one doing the commentary.
Do your story!
Okay, thank you. So, dude is standing there, very large, not that this has anything to do with his demeanor or anything, or, anything about it. He was a very large black man. I'm not being racist, I'm just telling the truth. He is a very large black man. There's nothing wrong with being black or very large. Okay? Anyway.
Is there something wrong with being very black and very large?
I'm getting ready. Shut up. No, there's nothing wrong with being a very large and black person. Alright?
I don't even see color. Literally, I don't. It's a medical problem. It's really difficult for me to distinguish people. Whipping out the big guns.
You are colorblind.
No, I'm not. And
yeah,
even if
I say that,
it's a joke. Even if I were colorblind, That's not being colorblind.
Yeah, you just don't. You can't see color. You just literally can't
It's just
see
outlines of people.
No things. It's just silhouettes.
Then will become.
All right.
Okay, continue.
I'm
so sorry.
I walk up and I'm waiting. You know, usually they say, "What do you want to eat?" or something along those lines. And so I'm waiting for him to say something. He's just staring at me, and I'm like I'm in the process of opening my mouth, to say, "foot-long 9-grain honey oat," when he just turns and looks at the drink station and just goes. And I was just like, what do you, and like, I looked at him, I was like, I just kind of was like, what? And he just like, he nods his head over, and just like with his eyes, and I look over, there's just like a 15-year-old girl, like, filling up soda, and I'm like, this is not good, you need to stop doing this. And so then,
to be fair, he was a 13-year-old.
No, he was a very large black man, as previously stated.
Right.
But anyway, I tell him 9-grain honey. He's like, 9-grain honey? Okay, sure. Runs in the bag and grabs it because they didn't have any at the little, like, heating
bread tower.
pot. Yeah. So he starts cutting into the sandwich, which he does a terrible job of, by the way. He just, like, got to the end, and instead of just cutting all the way through, he just, like, went up. So, like, the whole, like, end of the... It was bad.
Yeah, like a bread.
Yeah, just a hoof. Yeah, it was not good. And he goes, "Hey, did you just get done swimming?" And I was like, "No," but I thought my hair was kind of wet because I had just taken a shower, so I thought that he was just referring to my wet hair. So I was like, "No, I did take a shower just now, though." And he's like, "You buzzing or something?" And then I realized my eyes have been red because I've been rubbing them so much, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, "No, I'm not. Don't worry about it." And he was just like, "You sure you ain't smoking some weed?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." Yeah, I had some allergy issues. He's like, "Well, he also, when he asked me my cheese, I was just running this over in my mind, just like, is this situation really happening to me right now?" And so I didn't answer for a second, and then I was finally like, "Oh, American cheese." He's like, "Yeah, but you're just really sluggish when you said that. I'm pretty sure you had." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And then I said, like, I made up a lie about having a long day and I was just tired. I didn't. And he was like, "What, you got girl problems? That why you smoking the weed?" And I'm like, "No." And I was like, "I just had work." I didn't have work. And I don't have work.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't tell it. He'll probably come after me.
If you go, why would he come after you? Why would you assume that he'd...
I'm getting to that. Then he asked me if I would sell him weed, and I was like, "I told you, don't have any of that." And then he was like, oh, whatever. And then started making my sandwich, which came out terrible, and checked out for it. And while it was in the little toasty oven, he just turned around to all the employees. Like, at this point, I'm the only person in the store.
Right.
And he just started, like, yelling the N-word at everybody else. And I'm just like, I am just so uncomfortable right now. And so... I'm not going back to that Subway.
Don't go to that.
So, yeah, that's...
Interrogated for cannabis...
possibilities, yeah. I didn't know.
Man, I went to Quiznos once. I just went through and got a sandwich. It was a lot more...
I've never been to Quiznos.
It was a lot more convenient.
Never been.
Good. Or is it toasty? No, Campbell's is good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like
Quiznos is
toasty.
Toasty.
Yeah, toast.
Whenever I think of like little sayings, little catchphrases, I always think of Zoom. I don't know why, but was that Mazda?
Yeah, that was Mazda, yeah.
And I always thought that the kid who did the whisper for Mazda Zoom Zoom was the same kid who did the whisper for EA Games Challenge Everything. Because they sounded exactly the same.
Never noticed that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Yeah, hated that. Anyway, that's how exciting my life is.
Yep.
Highlight of my week last week.
What was? Oh,
that was.
I imagine that would.
Nothing got more exciting than that. But yeah, hey, horizons for the channel. We're working on a bunch of series that'll be coming out in the fall. One really big one that we're in the really early stages of doing, but it's gonna be really good.
Production.
And then this summer, we're doing a project that we can do independently, but at the same time, kind of.
Wait.
You know, the thing.
No, I know, but what
But
do
like
you...
we're not working together on it, but we're working together. Like we don't have to be in the same place.
Oh, I
to
know
work
what you
on.
mean. Yeah.
So we're working on this big. It's kind of like a movie-esque thing. It's gonna be totally rad.
Yeah.
So that's
Movie-esque.
we don't know when it's coming out, but very end of summer-ish.
It'll be an experience.
Yeah, seriously, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing,
Sharing.
going on Facebook, sharing, liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, following both of us
Yelping,
specifically. Yeah, Yelp reviews, Yelp reviews.
I
would have put
Google Mapsing.
Yeah,
Apple Mapsing.
Yeah, mostly comments, mostly subscribing though.
Angry Birdsing.
We need your comments. And this time, John, whatever
John
you're using.
D924.
Yeah.
If you comment balls on this video,
I'm coming after you. I know who you are. So comment something that is not balls, or just anything about
or
balls.
XD. No balls content. I know I challenged you once to do it. It's enough!
That was like 3 months ago. But every video, not even Ice Cream Socials, every video you comment balls. Why are you doing that?
And I know that you're getting our metadata up, and I appreciate it. I just don't want our metadata to be strewn with balls.
Balls! Nobody wants to freaking share our videos of balls.
Yeah, people, they check out our videos, they look at the first comment that says balls, they just assume that it's a video of balls. They just think it's a video of just some balls.
14 minutes of balls.